Hi everyone and welcome to your Tech Tip of the Week. In continuing with our theme for Organized in October, this week we're going to learn how we can take an email that has some sort of event details inside of it and create a Google Calendar invite from directly inside of that email. So to show you how this works, I have an email here that has details for a staff meeting inside of it. So if I open the email, I can see that the question is to have our staff meeting on October 15th at 2 p.m. Now, what you might do if you're routinely reading your email is you might make a mental note of this date and time and then just go ahead and continue reading the rest of your email. You also might open up your Google Calendar and go through the whole process of creating an event and putting all of the event details inside of it manually. With this tip, what you can do is now look inside of your email, see the date and the time, and actually create the event from directly inside of your email. So if you go ahead and click on these three dots here at the top and click Create Event, what Google is going to do is open up Google Calendar. It'll have the title Staff Meeting here at the top, and all you're going to need to do is now take the date and the time and edit that in the details here. So you can see in our event details, the email is copied here so I remember what the date and the time is. So I can change that to October 15th and make sure it's at 2 p.m. And you can change any notifications or put it on whatever calendar you like. And you'll notice that the guests here on the right hand side are also the person that sent the email and the person that that email went to. What's great about this tip is that you avoid doing all of the manual work that it takes to create a Google Calendar event, and you also don't risk forgetting to put it on your calendar later. That's why a tip like this is very useful, because even though it is a very quick tip, it does a lot in terms of keeping you organized and allows you to have one less thing you need to remember to do later. Once you're finished, you can click Save, and that'll save that meeting directly onto your calendar. It'll also ask you if you want to send an invitation to the guests so that way they can get it to put it on their calendar. In this case, I'm just going to say don't send, but if you did want to, you could send that. And then you can see here on October 15th that event has been created for 2 o'clock on October 15th. I hope you liked this tip and that you found it useful. Thank you for joining me for your Tech Tip of the Week. Have a great weekend.